Most budgets fail before the month even starts. Not because people lack discipline, but because the system itself is broken. There is a method used by Fortune 500 companies and everyday households alike that eliminates financial leakage entirely. It is called zero-based budgeting, and by the end of this video, the viewer will understand exactly how it works and why it outperforms every other budgeting method. Zero-based budgeting is a system in which every single dollar of income is assigned a specific purpose at the start of each month until the total reaches zero. This does not mean spending everything. It means that every dollar is accounted for, whether it goes to rent, groceries, savings, debt repayment, or investments. The goal is that income minus all assigned categories equals zero. No untracked dollars. No money that simply disappears into vague everyday spending. In a traditional budget, most people estimate what they typically spend and try not to go over it. But the problem is that this approach is reactive. It tracks spending after it happens and leaves large portions of income unassigned. Zero-based budgeting is proactive. Every new month starts from zero, and every dollar is allocated before any spending begins. There is no carryover assumption. No, this is roughly what I spent last month. Each month is built fresh, which means it adapts to real life. A higher grocery bill in one month, a car repair in another, without throwing the whole plan, of course. The setup follows 4 steps. First, calculate the total take-home income for the month, every source after taxes. Second, list every known expense, fixed costs, like rent and insurance, variable costs, like food and gas, irregular expenses, like annual subscriptions, and non-negotiables, like minimum debt payments. Fourth, adjust the categories until every dollar is assigned. If the numbers do not balance, categories are trimmed, not ignored. The reason zero-based budgeting is more effective than other methods comes down to the behavioral psychology. When money has no assigned purpose, the brain treats it as available and it gets spent. Research in behavioral economics consistently shows that people spend more when spending feels untracked. By assigning every dollar, zero-based budgeting removes that ambiguity. The decision about where money goes is made once at the beginning of the month, when the mind is calm and rational, not in the moment of a purchase, when impulse has the advantage. Zero-based budgeting works for virtually any income level, but it is especially powerful for free groups, those living paycheck to paycheck, because it reveals exactly where money is going and makes every dollar deliberate. Those trying to pay off debt faster, because it forces debt payments to be prioritized as a category not treated as optional. And those with irregular income, because each month is rebuilt from actual earnings rather than assumptions. The method does require more effort upfront than a passive budget, but that effort is precisely why it works. Zero-based budgeting, not a new concept, but it remains one of the most consistently effective financial tools available. The mechanics are simple. Assign every dollar before the month begins. Treat savings as an expense and adjust until the balance hits zero. The discipline is in the setup, and the results follow from there. For more breakdowns on budgeting, debt payoff, and building real wealth, subscribing ensures every new video lands in the feed. A new topic drops every week.